Hi, Namaskaram, and welcome back. This is the third video in this series in which I'm going to talk about my journey of getting confirmation as a volunteer from Isha Yoga Center. Not many people ask me about this question, that how to get into Isha Yoga Center or Isha Foundation volunteering. And in this video, you are going to get the entire process that I went through and that you are going to go, and what you should do in the first. That is also I'm going to explain in this video. Stay tuned till the end, in which I'll be explaining you my entire journey, how did I get there, and I'll also let you know what you're supposed to do to get there as well. To get the volunteering experience, I reached to Isha Yoga Centre Bangalore in Naga Pratishtha. After Naga Pratishtha, I waited for 7 days to get the confirmation from their side. Now, how usually the process happens is you go to the website, and from the website you have to fill the details. In the details, the one mandate question is, have you done inner engineering or not? If you have done yes, then there is another question which goes like, have you completed your mandala successfully? Mandala is nothing but a practice period of 40 days. So once you are initiated into Sambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, you will have to practice it for 40 days continuously every single day without any fail. If you have done that, then this is nothing but an assurance for them that this person can withstand the demands of the volunteering. Because when you are going on a volunteering program, what they expect from you is the complete submission of you. So unless and until you surrender yourself completely, you cannot get the best out of it. So that is what they want from you. Then post that, you will just have to post a picture of yourself, which will be the latest picture, and then you will have to give one ID card or proof of ID card, and also you have to give proof of your address. After that, you will have to just wait. Since I was there in Naga Pratishtha, there was a counter in which they were taking names of the people or forms of the people, or filling forms by themselves, who were interested in doing Linga Seva and Devi Seva. So I had filled that form myself. Somehow I thought that they will get back to me, but they did not. I started filling those details from my side by going to the website. I filled the details after 1 week and nothing happened. In 2 days I waited there, and after 2 days I started filling the form again, and this time something happened. After 2 days I got a call from their side, and they started asking me questions like, have you done in engineering, how did you get to know about Sadhguru, and all of these things. So they will take an online interview of yours. They will ask few basic questions about Sambhavi Mahamudra Kriya as well, and they will ask you like, why do you want to join or something. Depending upon volunteer to volunteer who is giving you the call can ask different variety of questions to just check that are you ready to do the volunteering or not. They do not ask such fantasized like big question that you cannot answer, or they do not even expect you to give mind-boggling answer about spirituality or something. They just check that you are willing or not. If you are willing, then definitely they will allow you. So that is what happened with me as well. So I given my every details that I was supposed to share. After giving those details, that person said me that you will have to wait for 2 days to get the confirmation from our side. If you are qualified, then you will get the confirmation over email. Within 2 hours I got the confirmation, and from that day I knew that whatever the day that I have so far till Linga Seva, the day starts, the first day of volunteering starts, I was supposed to make myself receptive to the energies that I am going to experience. So far, whenever we talk about energy system, this is not something that you can experience through your sense organs. This is something that beyond sense organs. Till today, I have experienced spirituality, something that is there in the world which nobody can see, taste, touch, and hear, but it is something existential. I had experienced before, and when I was going to Linga Seva, I knew that I am going to go and experience the Dhyan Linga by myself. As Sadhguru kept on saying till date, Dhyan Linga is consecrated in such a way that it is energized all the chakras to the best of its possibilities. Beyond this, if they energize any chakra, then that can be existed only in the without any form. It will be formless. With the form, this is the best possible energy that they can energize up to. So if I can experience this kind of stuff, then I have to make myself receptive. If I don't make it then even if I go there, it will be just piece of a rock for me. So I wanted to experience and explore and get the complete opportunity by myself. So I started doing more and more sadhana. So when I started doing more and more sadhana, one thing that helped me a lot, and that is the Rudraksha. So I bought one Rudraksha from Isha Life during Naga Pratishtha, and from there I took it, and since I have not conditioned it, so I just kept it in my wardrobe. But what I did is, after I saw it was there in my wardrobe, I thought maybe it is better I put it on my neck, even if it is not conditioned. So I started putting it in my neck, and then I started doing sadhana, and every single time I used to sit, the depth that I was experiencing was different. So suddenly that depth that I started experiencing, and started staying there constantly for a long period of time. That is why I felt this is not me, this is the Rudraksha that actually helping me to go like this depth. So I started giving credit to that Rudraksh and realized and experienced something for the first time that is beyond sense organs. Finally, that day came when I had to go to Coimbatore. Now, this journey is of a train journey in which I never used to plan anything before, and everything that I was doing was impulsive in nature because I did not know what to do. But everything that I was supposed to be done, I was just doing in that moment. Since I knew that this is the day in which I have to go to Coimbatore, so in the morning around 10, I reached the KR railway station and asked them that is the train to Coimbatore. They said no. So I went to KSR, and around 2 p.m. in the day I reached there, and I asked them what's the next train that is going to Coimbatore, because I knew from KSR definitely there will be train. Even if I don't get the train in which I could do any bookings, I can go in general sections. Even if in the general section I do not get tickets as well, I'll just board the train, and if the TT comes, I'll give them the fine. So I was prepared in my mind everywhere. Though I was not preparing like what I'm supposed to do, but I knew that I am going to reach there by any means. So somehow I reached there around 2 p.m. in the KSR, and I started asking for tickets, and nobody gave me tickets. Nobody gave me any information. I was checking from phone, and then I was checking from their TV, and nothing is matching. I was asking those people who were like cutting those tickets, like which train is going to go next to Coimbatore, and they are saying me nothing. They are saying like come after 4. They are saying like money will not like card and UPI are not accepted. You have to go to the counter 2. Like I just don't know what you are asking about, but somehow I just waited. I just did everything that they are saying, and I was saying here and there, and I was asking questions what to do. But somehow I managed to get a ticket around 5 in the evening, and then I boarded the train. It was so much crowded that I had to get into the luggage carrier. And during the entire journey, there were a few guys who came up to me and asked me, "This is a luggage carrier. You cannot sit over there. You have to get down. I have to keep my bag over there." And this is how it works. Even if I was not there, somebody else would be there. If that person would be there also, he will be there on the luggage carrier. So there is no right and wrong in going in particularly general trains. Particularly in India, you will find people are hanging over there. So every kind of stuff we are going to see over there. So somehow I reached there in Coimbatore around 52 in the morning. 52 as in 12:52 in the like midnight. So I knew that I had nothing to do if I go from here right now, because I'll not find any bus to Isha Yoga Centre, like Isha Yoga Centre. So I waited there, and during the entire day I had not had anything because it was Ekadasi, and also during the journey I never used to have anything, and I have got this habituated that every single time I was just traveling I don't eat anything because I just don't like outside food and all. So I had a biscuit packet in my bag, so I just take it out. I started having it in the railway stations. I was about to sleep a little bit, but because every sleeping people, these police guys, they don't want them to sleep, or they just make them awake. So I was just standing, I was just sitting here and there doing every kind of stuff. There was a lot of mosquitoes biting here and there. So somehow I spent the night, and I reached, and it was about 4 in the morning when I thought maybe this is the time when I have to go out. So I had a friend in Sadhana whom I asked like how to reach there. So she told me that once you reach to the station, just get to the Gandhipuram, or if you are coming from the bus, then from Gandhipuram also you are going to get the direct bus towards the Isha Yoga Center. So I was there in railway stations, and I searched it Gandhipuram, how far it is. Somewhere around 4.2 kilometers or something I found. And from there, or 4.2 or 2.4, I just don't remember right now. So I thought maybe I can walk the entire distance by myself. Somewhere I thought maybe I won't find a bus right now. So if I start from here around 4, by 5 I will be reaching over there. So that's how I started the journey from a railway station to Gandhipuram. But the moment I got outside, I found a bus over there. And when I found a bus over there, it just blew my mind because I thought bus service starts from 5 in the morning. But I found it over there. Somehow I boarded the bus, I reached the Gandhipuram, I found another bus from there, and with my luggages I ran towards it and I sat on it. I did not get a seat, but I made the journey. So around 5:30 or 6 in the morning only, I reached the Isha Yoga Centre Coimbatore, to the ashram. There I was standing and I could see the Sarvavasal, the main gate entrance. I started going into the entrance and there was a security guard who stopped me and he asked me, what is your name and why you are here for? I said, for volunteering a Linga Seva. He said, what's your name? I said, Swapneshwar Barik. So I given my name and the guy started talking to me in Odia. Hey, this Odia guy, Anna Namaskaram and all. So he started talking to me Odia and he asked a few other securities who were again Odias. He asked them to guide me towards the welcome point. So I went with them, they guided me towards the welcome point, and before going into the welcome point there was another check post where they checked again my name, whether it is there on the seat or not. So once they checked, they allowed me towards the welcome point. And from welcome point I had to wait till 8:30. It was there in the email that I can start checking in after 6 a.m. in the morning, but when I reached there, I found the desk was empty in the 6 a.m. in the morning. So when I asked when these guys is going to come, they said after 8:30, because the people who are in the Sadhana Pada, they attend these volunteers. So these people from Sadhana Pada, they after completing their sadhana, morning rituals and everything, they come after 8:30 because initially only in the beginning of the day only they have a long sadhana session by themselves, and there's an yogasana sessions as well. So once they complete that, they come by 8:30, and after 8:30 they will start they'll start the check-in. So they started check-in processes, they verified a few stuff, then they given me a tag in my hand, and then post that they'll given me the map of the entire ashram, and then they given me the key to the locker, which is subjected to some deposit. So you'll have to give some deposit to get the key for a locker, and once you give the key back, you will get the entire cash back as well. So I got the locker, I got a bedroom. So initially I thought you might be thinking that when you go over there you will get a bed, but you don't get a bed, you get a bedroom. So inside these rooms you will find various beds, whichever is the vacant you can use that. If that is not the case, then if there is mattresses out there, then you can use the mattresses to sleep on the floor. If mattresses are not available, then you will have to sleep on your yoga mat. So that is the scenario over there. In the next video I'll explain it to you how privileged I was to get this opportunity to do Linga Seva, because before doing any kind of opportunity, particularly for Isha, I would definitely recommend to do the Linga Seva, because Linga Seva is designed in such a way that it will make you volunteer first, then ask you to do any stuff. After doing these 10 days, after going through these 10 days, you will become a true volunteer by nature. Usually when you go for the volunteering for 1 day or 2 day, after like a certain period of time, you will start doing stuff that you should not do, because when you are in the process of volunteering, you are on a fast track. They put you on a fast track, and if you're doing it, then you will have to leave yourself, and without knowing, without understanding how you should do it, without the necessary bhakti sadhana, if you do it, instead of destroying your karmas, you will end up accumulating more and more. So I'm not going to speak more about these karmas and stuff, but I can assure you that if you are doing it wrongly, then instead of making it more useful for you, will make it more worse. So if you are going for volunteering, then Linga Seva is something that I will definitely recommend to do in the first, because Linga Seva is designed in such a way that it just trains you for these 10 days to become a true volunteer by nature. Thank you so much for watching. I'll share all of my experience in the next video. See you there.